Okay, so I was filming this, and Jared called me, and we have like a full conversation, so I have to freaking record this. But this is a Teen Mommy tag. Sarah Wellflower tagged me a long time ago in this, and it was originally 10 questions, but I added 5 of my own, just because I thought I would make it a little longer. I guess. I don't know. But I didn't want to make up 15 of my own questions, so I just used the first 10 of hers and then made up 5 of my own. So I'll go ahead and get started. 1. How old were you when you got pregnant? I was 15 in the 10th grade. It was February 2010, and I didn't turn 16 until after I had him, which was, I had him October 10th, and I turned 16 November 12th. So, number 2, what were your career plans before you got pregnant? I can't remember what I wanted to do, but I wanted to go to WVU, West Virginia University, which is like 4 hours from here. I would have to go on campus, but I'm not doing that. Obviously, because of Braden. I think I wanted to be a graphic designer, but I mean, you can't really make money out of that unless you know people, and I'm really not in a place like Martinsburg is a small town in West Virginia. I'm not really in a place to where people really need graphic design and stuff. So, but I am really good at graphic design. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm still really good at it. So yeah. Number 3, what are your plans now? I want to go to Shepherd University, which is like 15 minutes from my house. And it's actually even harder to get into Shepherd than it is to get into WVU. And I want to be a nurse. So Shepherd has a really good nursing program. And it has its own building for nurses, and the upstairs is like a hospital. It has simulations and like people, like simulation dolls that have like real blood, and they can simulate having a baby and stuff like that. So I think that's a really good thing, and I'm really interested in school. I love school, and I don't want Braden to go without when he's older. So I finished my 10th grade year pregnant. I finished my 11th grade year with him, and I'm going on my 12th grade year in August, and then I go to college. I'm not excited though. I don't want to grow up. 4. Were you or are you with the baby's father? I was not with Jared when I first got pregnant. I wasn't with him until I was about 5 months pregnant, I guess you would say, 6 months pregnant. We got together July 24th, of course, of 2010. So, I guess like 6 months pregnant. I don't know. I don't feel like doing the math right now. I'm not really good at math, which sucks because nursing is really, it really requires math, so, but that sucks. But anyway, I'm not good at math, but I was like 6 months pregnant when I got with him. And yes, we are still together. Sunday will be our 1-year anniversary. Number 5, do you live with your parents? Yes, I live with my parents. I live with my mom, my dad, my brother, and Braden, and I don't plan on moving out anytime soon. I don't want to grow up. I want my mommy to take care of me all my life. So I'm not moving out anytime soon until I probably am out of college, or even almost out of college, or even out of college. So number 6, what is the hardest part of being a teen mom for you, aside from financial struggles? I would say getting time for myself. I really like to sleep in. I can't sleep in anymore if I have him. If he's at Jared's, I get to. But during school, I don't. I have him most of the time during school, so. But anyway, one day he'll take like a 20-minute nap. The next day he'll take 2 3-hour naps. And I don't always get to sleep while he takes naps. Sometimes I have things to do, help my mom with things. So I don't always get to sleep and take a nap. I don't get to sleep in, of course. He doesn't sleep in ever. So I guess that I would say that. Plus, time with my friends, time with Jared. We don't get to go on dates. I don't get to go out with my friends when I want. If they text me and say, hey, you want to go somewhere, I have to say no. I have Brayden. So I guess that would be the hardest part of being a teen mom for me. 7, do you work? No, I don't work. I had 2 interviews with Finish Line, and I haven't heard back from them yet. But I do try. I have been trying to find a job. It's not easy at all. A lot of people, I've never had a job before. They more want people like with experience and stuff. I don't have any experience at all, so yeah, I don't work. 8, how many friends do you have now compared to before? I actually was not a very popular person before I had Brayden. I had acquaintances, like I would walk through the halls and be able to talk to somebody, but as in like actual friends, I had one best friend and her name was Kirsten, and I'm still friends with her. We still talk a lot, still hang out. Just the thing is, now I live in Martinsburg and not Hagerstown. But now in Martinsburg, I have a lot of friends that I actually hang out with in the summer and outside of school and stuff like that. So I actually have very, very, very supportive friends. I didn't lose any friends because of Brayden. Except for maybe in Hagerstown. And that's just because that's not just because of Brayden, it's because I moved and like they got new friends and stuff like that. So I lost my acquaintances, not my friends. But yeah. But I can say that being a teen mom didn't have an effect on that. I actually did have a really, really, really close friend that was a freshman this year, and I was a junior. And she told her mom that I had a baby, and she texted me when I had left her house, and her mom had told her that she doesn't want her getting close to someone who has a baby. And it kind of offended me because, you know, it's not, that friend has a lot of friends that do drugs, and her mom has caught her doing drugs. Her mom has like said that she doesn't care that she does drugs, but she won't let her get close to somebody that has a baby, who stays home and takes care of their baby, and who doesn't go and party even when Jared has Brayden. I don't go and party. I stay in the house and I help my mom and I spend time with her. I don't like partying. I actually make better grades than her, and I have a baby. So I mean, like, people get the wrong idea, but I mean, me and her still talk. But her mom said she doesn't want her getting close with someone who has a baby, so that wasn't the best thing. 9, is your family close because of the situation? I could say yes, because when Brayden is here, my whole family is together all the time. Usually when he's not here, my dad's upstairs, my brother's upstairs, and me and my mom are downstairs together watching TV or eating. When Brayden's here, we're all downstairs playing with him, eating with him, and stuff like that. And if he's upstairs, everyone's in my room watching TV all together. So, I mean, like, yes, when he's here, my family is very, very, very close to each other. So, yes, the situation did make my family closer. My whole family, as in, like, my grandmothers, my aunts, my cousins, we've always been close. We always spend holidays together and stuff like that. But for my immediate family, yes, it did make us closer. Number 10, do you wish you had waited or want other girls to be careful? Yes, I wish I had waited, because I can say that I can't go off to college on campus. Like, even if I wanted to live 15 minutes away at Shepherd University, I can't do that because I have Brayden. I can't go stay in a dorm. If me and Jared weren't together, I couldn't just go find a boy to date. Even if the boy wants to date you, that doesn't mean his parents are going to let him date you. That was the problem I had with Casey, the one that I dated before Jared while I was pregnant the whole time from the day I found out till 5 months, till I was like 5 months pregnant. So I can definitely say I would love if someone would write me and say, hey, I'm thinking about having a baby, I'm only 14 or something like that. No, I would say please, please, please wait. It ties, even if you don't see yourself with that man, with that boy for the rest of your life, please don't get tied down to him like that. One of my friends is in that situation right now. He will be in your life even after your child is 18. He will still be in your life. He will always be in your life until you die. You could lose family members' respect. You could lose friends' respect. You could get a very, very bad child to where like they won't stay still. They'll be fussy. Sorry, I'm like rocking back and forth, and it's probably annoying the crap out of you guys. But I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, I think I was saying you might get a bad baby, won't sit still, and that means you won't be able to get homework done, that you might not finish high school, even if you do school online. What if the baby doesn't stay still while you're trying to do the work online? Stuff like that. You won't get a glorified life because you have a baby. It's not that easy. It's not easy for every single person. And I've had it pretty easy, but I've had, I don't know, I guess, I have had some situations that I wish, I wish I would have waited, because people get to go to school and make plans with their friends after school. I get to go home and play mommy. Well, not play mommy, but I get to go home and be mommy. Some of my friends during summer school, when I was in summer school, they would, be like, oh, I'm going out to lunch, and they'd ask me, and then I'd be like, no, I have Brayden, I can't. So, you don't get time to yourself, you can't date whoever you want, you lose respect, it's not the best decision in the world. So yes, I would say, please, please, please wait. 11, what misconception people have of teen mothers. I would say that they probably think that teen moms are very irresponsible, they are promiscuous, their parents don't care about them, they go out and party, that maybe their parents take care of the baby instead of them. That's definitely not the situation with me. My mom does not take care of Brayden. I take care of him most of the time. If the only time she'll watch him is when I'm in school, or she'll probably watch him once a month while me and Jerry go out. But that's it. I don't like her watching him while I go out at all. I've done that a couple of times, and it makes me feel really, really bad, so I try not to do that a lot. Some teen moms are like that, but I can say that that's a misconception that they have of me. I am a very, 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 very responsible mother. My mom does care about me. My mom has had the sex talk with me. She's had the pregnant talk with me. It was just a moment of a mistake, I guess. Now, I'm not saying Brayden was a mistake, but it's not like I was trying to get pregnant on purpose and that I was irresponsible. I was on birth control, but I was on an antibiotic because I was sick, and it crossed out the birth control and made it stop working. So, it's not like I was irresponsible. I don't go out and party. So that's something that they think of me, maybe, but that's not true. For most people, that's not true. I have to stop this and make a part 2 because I'm only allowed to do a 15-minute video, and this is about to be 15 minutes, so I'll see you for part 2.